After speaking with the Ostian spy, Layla, Elwood realizes he must travel to Valor, the Dread Isle. The small island located south of Lycia is said to be home to the Dragon's Gate. Heading for the southern coast of Kalen, they seek passage in the port of Badan. Chapter 16X, the Port of Badan. Listen, we need a boat to Valor. You want a boat to the Dread Isle? You're mad. No way, never. There's no one in this village who will sail there. Please, we're in a hurry. Can you give us passage? If you won't help us, can you take us to someone who will? Please. You must be on urgent business, that's certain. There may be one way. What is it? Tell us, please. Pirates. Pirates? Uh-huh. They're fearless, or as close as makes no difference. And they'll go anywhere for a fee. Who knows? They might decide to accept your mad offer. Pirates. Looks like we've no choice. Are you serious, Hector? Working with pirates? That's unbelievable. You're considering it, aren't you, Elwood? If there's no other way, what else can we do? You too, Elwood? I've misjudged you. It's foolishness to trust the goodwill of pirates. I'm finding another way. Why is she so angry? I heard that Lindis's parents were slain by bandits. Bandits at land, pirates at sea. They're all the same to Lindis. Lawbreakers and murderers. I see. My parents died of illness, but I can appreciate her feelings. Shall we abandon the pirate plan? But... Too bad about the girl, but there's no other way. Let's meet the pirates. We can't decide until then. That's true. That inn over there is a known favorite of the local freebooters. They're reckless and unpredictable. Best be prepared. What do you want, whelps? You're here to see me, aren't you? You're commander of the pirate armada, aren't you? Commander of the pirate armada. I like the sound of that. Are you lads that naive? Or are you just dumb? Which is it? You insolent... Peace, Hector. If I've insulted you, I apologize. How should I address you? You don't frighten easily, do you? Well, at least it seems you're not stupid. Captain will do, whelp. I'm Fargus, captain of the Davros. Fargus. Master Fargus? Or should I call you Captain? You're not one of my mates. Call me Fargus. Now, what do you want? We want to book passage to Valor. How much will you pay? We don't know the current rates. Tell us how much you want. 100,000 gold. Wait, 100,000 gold? Well, will you pay? We've no choice, but we need a little time. We'll get the gold and return as quickly as possible. Come, Hector. Wait a moment, Elwood! Elwood, hold on! Where do you think you're going to get 100,000 gold? I'm sure there's an arena here. We can raise gold somehow. What? You're not serious. We've no other way, do we? Well, no. Sometimes you surprise me, Elwood. Did you say something, Hector? No, nothing. Let's go earn some gold. Ahoy! Hold your ground, boys. What now? We don't have the money yet. Fool. Of course you don't. I know that. The captain's got a message for you. A message? All of my mates in this village are going to attack you. If you can beat us all and get to the ship unharmed, he'll give you passage. For free? No gold? The captain's a tad off kilter. He'd rather have a bit of fun with you than take your gold. Smooth sailing to you. Hey, landlubbers, over here. I'm over here. Oh, this is a joke, isn't it? Looks serious enough. Here we go. Listen, the captain's waiting at the docks. Talk to him, and you're the winner. Trust me though, don't make the mistake of attacking him. You anger the captain, and there's no turning back. Don't forget. I couldn't find a ship after all. But we have to get to that island. Looks like I'll have to endure pirates. What's that? Commotion in the village. Oh, Lynn, nice timing. We need your help. You're battling the pirates? Fighting and... Look, we have to reach the docks and speak to the captain. This is a test to see whether or not he'll give us passage. I don't understand, but I'm here, so let me help. And help we shall. This is a bit of a unique map right here. If we check the map, you can see it looks pretty standard at face value, but if you check out the units kind of in this cluster, yeah, level 10. These guys are pretty freaking high level. Level 12, level 14? Oh, man. Our guys can't really handle these, and the only goal here is to get to the captain. So I think what we're supposed to do is go around up here to these units up here, which are far weaker, kind of more on our level 5 and 4. We sneak around and then we talk to the captain, but you also want to visit as many houses along the way as possible because you can get some pretty good stuff. So with all of that in mind, that's how I'm going to choose my party for this one. Suffice to say, you definitely want to bring Florina along, so I'll go ahead and pick all my units, put them in the correct position, make sure I don't have any items where I don't want them to be, and then we'll get back to the map. Okay, these are the units I'll be using. We're not going to be in a whole lot of combat here, at least how I'm going to play this, I think. The only unit I would be sure to bring along is Florina, because she can get to all these houses very, very easily. Like this house, for example. You couldn't get over there without getting in the attack range of these guys, unless you went over the fence with a flyer like Florina, so it's really good to bring her along. But, alright, let's go ahead and... let's do it. Yeah, we'll deploy Merlinus. I don't think we have to have anyone on protection duty for Merlinus, though. I don't think anyone will come down here. Good to see you again, Mark. Our reunion is surely the work of blessed Illamine. I'm most pleased to travel with you once more. Your commands, please. Okay, so first off, we're going to try to visit as many houses as possible. Always want to make sure that I'm not going to be in the attack range of anyone. I think Florina's mainly going to be the delivery girl here. She's going to be the one to visit everything and pick everything up. This path leads to danger. The pirates are waiting for you. Do you not think it would be better to find another route? You've risked much to come here. I can't let you leave empty-handed. Take this axe. What do you think? Nice, isn't it? However, it's cursed. It's a mighty weapon, but if one with bad luck wields it... Ooh, terrible, terrible, I tell you. Don't use it unless you have to. So we get the Devil Axe right there. It is a pretty strong weapon, but whenever you use it, the user will actually take damage, and it can actually kill someone if their health was low enough when that happens, so go ahead and watch out for that. So the only units we're really going to be taking on are these guys up here. So let's go ahead and send Dorcas up here, who I believe is still a lowly level 8, so you can go ahead and take the hits from all those guys. We'll have Hector backing him up, and everyone else can just try to move up here if they can. Aren't you still level 8, Rebecca? You are indeed. So I'll go ahead and let you have this spot up here, as Lucius is level 9, although Lucius can get up here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Again, all this isn't really too picky, like, combat is not going to be something we do a ton of on this map, so not really having to worry about speccing all my units and, like, the right battles to get level ups and things like that. And hey, look who it is! I guess the de facto mascot of Fire Emblem, it's Anna! Pretty much all of the games in the series have at least one Anna in them. I heard about your contest with the pirate captain, Fargus. You've got nerve, I'll give you that. Let me give you some advice. Don't try to overpower the pirates. Take the narrow path next to us and follow the wall towards the sea. Pass in front of the last house and stay close to the seawall. You should be able to get to Fargus and win your game. Why do I know all this? Well, my sweetie's a pirate. His name's Jake, and he's the best. If you see him, tell him Anna's worried about him. Anna's taken in this game. My day has been ruined. My disappointment immeasurable. Hey, with the skillful dodge. That's what I'm talking about. These pirates are a lot more bearable up here. Now, I should say, I'd be remiss if I didn't say this, that, you can take on the bulk of his forces over there if you really wanted to and you chose the right units. For example, I think if we used units like, Hector, of course, Oswin, and definitely Marcus, we could take on the bulk of his forces right here. Not really worth it if you ask me. Again, this is an extra chapter. We had to save at least one Kalen soldier in order to even get this chapter, so I think the game balance is kind of worked around the fact that you might not be in this map at all. And, oh, yeah, something important, by the way. I forgot about this guy. I'll pick up on that thought later. Pardon me, I was speaking with an old sailor a few moments ago. He told me you're planning to travel to Valor. Is that so? Really? And that's why you're playing tag with these pirates? I see. In that case, would you mind if I joined you? My name's Kanos. I'm a scholar of sorts. I've been seeking passage to Valor, but none will take me. My proposal probably sounds somewhat selfish, no? You should know, I can help in combat. I've some skill with a form of elder magic. Some call it dark magic, a rather biased term if I must be blunt. But at the very least, I can take care of myself, and perhaps others. Oh, there we go, another brand new unit, and it's our Dark Mage. I think this is the only Dark Mage we get in the game. I'm not really going to be using him, but he does have a secret book, which is freaking awesome. Increased skill by 2, so that's kind of the most important thing we're going to get from this guy, at the very least. Okay, so what to do here? I guess I'll just attack this guy with Dorcas. Might take a big hit. But the percentage of that happening is rather low, as we just saw right there. And I guess we'll just send in Hector for the kill. Yeah, that'll be fine. Hector's defense so good, taking 0 even though we're not up against a sword enemy. I love it, I love it, I love it. Go ahead and move everyone else up, I suppose. We're all just gonna kind of awkwardly be going along this very narrow passage right here, though, so... Whatever. I think that's about it. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, Priscilla can't get all the way up here. There we go. What an interesting diversion. Maybe we should join in. Lord Elwood of Foray, you don't yet know to fear the Black Fang. Start grieving, for I will teach you that fear. So once again, those are units that we don't really want to deal with for right now. Again, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Kanos. And if we brought along units such as Oswin and Marcus, I think not only could we take on the bulk of those pirate forces, we could take on Damien and some of the Black Fang down here as well. They're only Cavaliers, so they're not pre-promoted units. Unlike this guy who is a level 5 Badan, so you would have a bit of trouble with him. But you can take him down, and you can fight in the arena if you actually wanted to. The arena is kind of a way to cheese this entire game, honestly. You can go there and you can just level up excessively if you kind of know what you're doing. And I hit that guy, so that's good. I don't usually like to use arenas in Fire Emblem games. I remember just like breaking the game in Shadow Dragon because I used like, I guess you could call it an arena exploit where I just used Martha and Seda. I remember her name is, I think her name is. Yeah, the main like female Pegasus unit to just level up like crazy, an insane amount. And the rest of the game just kind of folded after that, so... Yeah, you know, that was an exploit, but even I figured it out without a guide, so I mean, it's not too far out there, honestly. So, long story short, I don't really like to use the arena in Fire Emblem games, and even if I did, it's in a really awkward position. You have to take down Damien and everyone, so... Granted, I don't think those guys will go after you until you get into, like, the main range of the bulk of these pirate forces, which we will see towards the end. But once that happens, I like to hit the map and not worry about it, so... You're being tested by pirates with passage to the Dread Isle, hanging in the balance. Here, use this bow. It's a rare beauty, eh? A Sakaean friend gave it to me, but I can't use it. Don't get yourself killed out there, okay? With that, we get a short bow. That should look familiar, because, a previous unit that we had actually used that. Of course, we can't use it for right now. Florina can't use it, but I do have Rebecca who can probably use it, so... We'll take care of that when we take care of that. I wonder what happened to old Wrath anyway. Yeah, that was his name. Didn't want to forget him. See, I think if we just put you right here and no one else right beside you, we should be fine. Go ahead and draw out that last pirate. See, can I put Hector? Yes, I can right here and we'll be fine. There's not really a reason to play this conservatively, if I'm being honest, but hey, it's a habit. Force a habit for sure. Go ahead and move everyone up. And I'll keep Florina right where she is for right now, I think. Don't really need her engaging in battle. Alright, Dorcas, you can go ahead and finish what you started right here. And then we'll just move everyone up. Not many more units we gotta deal with here. Although this map is kind of a nice change of pace. The past few maps we've been doing are like so big and they're massive and it takes a lot of time and there are a lot of units, so... I mean, with it being an extra map, it's to be expected, honestly. But, still, nice change of pace, honestly. After a few exhausting maps. I should note though, I don't know how this is when people are just watching it, but I know when I'm just playing Fire Emblem, even really long maps like that don't seem to take a long time because the gameplay is generally so satisfying to play and just overall very fun. I've noticed that it takes a long time because, you know, I'm talking over it for like an hour at a time, so that's a bit of an issue, I guess. But I should stress that when you're just playing it regularly, like, the game is, like, quite fun, and you don't really notice that the maps are going on and on and on, you know, things like that. Alright, we'll go ahead and move everyone up again. I wonder if I actually have, like, some support at this point. If I do, it will be between Elwood and Hector, so we'll go ahead and hold off on that until we can actually do that, I suppose. Go ahead and move everyone else up again. The last house that I want to visit, we can visit that one rather easily because we're going to be sneaking around this path to get to Fargus proper, but also this house right here. I think Florina's going to come in clutch as far as that is concerned. And that's a cool level up for the dork. Good stuff. Some pathetic res to go along with it. So who else is still level 8? I believe Hector is still level 8, Lyn is still level 8, everyone's still level 8 for the most part. Who do I want to get that level up? I'll be using Hector pretty heavily in the next map, as well as Rebecca, so I guess Lyn can go ahead and get it. She's gonna kind of be more on the front lines than everyone else for the foreseeable future. And I'll go ahead and blitz Florina up here so she can nab that as soon as possible. And this is where you kind of want to watch out because you can get in range of these magic guys right here. And it's not too bad to draw them out one at a time because if you're able to gang your units up on them, like a level 15 is not so far ahead that we can't even like dent it, you know? I might go ahead and show that off by like putting Florina like in range of one of those mages right there, and we'll just see how that goes. Watch me live to regret that, though. Although that might be a pretty good strategy. We try to draw them out one at a time, we just take them out that way. I'll have to think about that a little bit more in the next few seconds between turns, but that might be something we do. I do have 2 medics, by the way, too, so... as long as they don't all swamp me at one time, I think we'll be fine. In fact, you know, I might try that out. Let me go ahead and put Dorcas up here to where he can visit that one. Let me make sure that that archer... okay, yeah, so if I put Florina right here, this mage can attack me, but Florina's res is pretty good. If we look at the res, it's... what is it? It's only 6, actually that's not all that great. Lucius is probably higher, yeah, 9. Okay, so 9 and... yeah, 9, so I'll go ahead and put Lucius up there, I think. His magic should be super effective anyway. And we can draw that guy out. It's gonna be difficult to take him down, because again, this... bow and arrow guy, he can't hit like all around us pretty much. So we don't want to get too close, but at least I can get some experience from Lucius, I suppose. And that means I can just go ahead and visit this as Florina. Are you interested in this sword here? It's called a Lance Reaver. It's an incredible sword to take against lances. Still, it is a little weak against axes. Go ahead, take it. You go into the Dread Isle, right? If you want to avoid the pirates, go behind the shop. From there, just head straight down the alley. Good luck to you. After that we get a Lance Reaver. Yeah, that's gonna be really good to give to Lyn. Because Lyn is gonna have a problem with lances coming up, and lances tend to dominate most of the game the further we get to the end, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey, what are you gonna do? A Lance Reaver can help even those odds whenever the time comes and it's actually necessary to do so. Go ahead and move everyone up again. I'm gonna go ahead and test my little theory as far as using our ranged units to take out some of these super pirates. Should get the attention of that one little mage right there. I mean, look at that. It still does 10 damage. That is, yeah, that is a whopping amount. Yikes. But thankfully I can double him and take him out. Well, not take him out, but weaken him to where I can take him out next turn. So Lucius can take this guy out and I can heal him back up. And then after that, I think, yeah, it is perfectly possible to just kind of draw the units out one by one. Because I don't think... yeah, as long as you used ranged units, like, it's not a huge deal. That might be exactly what we do. Let's see if I can attack with Lucius and take this guy out. Yeah, he'll do 10 damage rather reliably, but I can't just heal that off. And no chance of crit, so... Lucius is not in danger of dying here. And that's a lot of experience. Oh man, that makes it kind of tempting in order to take it out. But yeah, in order to lure this archer guy out, yeah, we're gonna have to put someone right here to take the hit. And Rebecca is, you know, kind of the the obvious answer there. Her defense is still not great, though. It's only 3. Yeah, I don't know if she could survive a hit from, like, an enemy archer. This is kind of when we're playing with fire, you know? You want to kind of be careful. Do I want to risk that, though? What's his speed? Let's see. Speed is 5, and her speed is 11, so I don't think she's in danger of getting doubled, and I think she can survive at least 1 hit. So, I'm gonna live a little dangerously today. You know, I usually play very conservatively in Fire Emblem, and that's what has kind of dragged these maps out over and over and over so far. So let's live a little bit more dangerously with this one. Want to keep a medic close by. And Farius, by the way, will not attack you even if you get within his attack range. And it's a good thing too, because he can take out everyone very easily here. A level 18 Berserker, look at these stats. Oh my god, if you attack him, you just die. So I think what I'll go ahead and do is have Dorcas kind of sneak around here. Once I heal him up with Sarah. And if I ever get into a pickle to where I just need to end the map, all you gotta do is talk to Fargus and you can end the map that way. Let me make sure no unit can actually get over there. It looks like we're good, as long as I just do that little square right here. Well, I can't get over there anyway, so I'll just put it right here, that works. What moon calves? I would let them sit there if they hadn't come any closer. Up and at 'em, mates, attack! Oh, that's not really good. I guess we got a bit too close, so that means the bulk of the forces are actually going to come and attack us now, not one by one. I think that'll be fine, though, because I can visit this house as Thorina, and then in the map as, Dorcas, because like I said, the boss guy will actually not attack us, proper, so... Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, they're gonna ride over here, including that boss, so it's a good thing I put Dorcas all the way up there. Okay, I'm just curious to see how this is gonna go. Yeah, 13. And a crit, so, this is a gamble that didn't really pay off. Well, I learned my lesson. Don't mess with the killer bow! Ah, well. Okay, so I was about to restart and try this entire map all over again, but then it occurred to me I actually do have a practice save file that is directly after this map, you know, kind of chronologically, and I think I had better level ups on that one anyway, so I don't really think it's worth going through the entirety of this map again, when all I have to do is just come up here with Dorcas and talk to this guy in order to beat the map. So, Rebecca, you're gonna get a second lease on life, but with that gamble in mind, how about I go ahead and try to get, this house right here anyway, because if we move Lucius up here, he attacks right here, he can take him out, but that 28% chance of a crit, as we've seen, is actually pretty detrimental and pretty killer, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it anyway. If I don't get it, I don't get it. Not really the end of the world. Yeah, look at this nonsense. Alright, well, let's see if Kanos can take him out now. Everyone just dying of these crits today. Let's see, yeah, he can indeed take him out. There we go. And on my other file, I actually have this item right here anyway, but I just want to show you guys, like, where I got it and what it actually is. You're a brave soul to come to such a perilous place. Here, you should have this staff. You can use it to make those whose magical resistances are weaker than your own fall asleep for a while. Whether it works or not depends on the skill of the wielder. Oh, yes. Looks like those pirates are bearing down on you. Maybe the staff will help you get away. After that, we get the sleep staff. Yeah, that's going to be more useful than you might think, because I accidentally sent my slim lance to Merlinus. I'm just messing all this up. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys where to get the sleep staff and how I would get it. Normally, if I wasn't messing around with that archer and he didn't get 2 crits in a row, I would have just sent Florino right there to retrieve the axe and then another person to end the map, just like this. But, okay, bit of a messy map. Not exactly how I wanted that to go down, but here we go. We did it. Got another file to load up, so, Lucius and Rebecca, you guys are still alive, don't worry. Aha, you made it, whelps. That was hard. You'll give us passage now, won't you? I'm a man of the sea. I always keep my word. Are my old eyes lying to me? Is this beauty really with you? My lucky day. Poor Lynn. Ah, that sucks. Pervy old man. Listen, I know how you feel, but you have to accept it. We've no other choice. I know that. I haven't said a word, have I? We can go to the Dread Isle now. Please, Father. Be well.